keeping track? Not me. We have 2 more questions. This one's about traffic control. We've increased the amount of people who are coming here. I put down my 2 notes. My 2 notes are narrow roads in high traffic areas.
One of the things that the city has not been able to institute, and I'm not really clear why not, when my husband Jim Manfre was sheriff, he kept begging for the lights to be signalized. I just spent 2 days in Manhattan. They're signalized, there's a lot of traffic. I spent some time in Washington, D.C., they're not signalized, there was a lot of traffic. Palm Coast just has, they're very simple solutions. If you signalize these roads, you will have less backup. It's like, think of tic-tac-toe. And you know, when you get to that last block, it's like, which way can I go? Can I solve this? You can't solve something that is not being planned and directed. If you synchronize our lights, you will have an easier flow of traffic, and it will not be as bunched up so you don't feel like you're in a traffic jam. As far as the narrow roads, there should be instituted plans. Some have been planned, some are getting instituted, but where is the big plan to be able to widen the roads that were ITT originally planned for? All of your parkways were originally planned to be 4-lane. And some of those, it's time for them to be 4-lane, particularly Old Kings Road. Belterre has been accomplished. Many of you that have been here for many years have seen how some of these have gotten expanded and beautified with beautiful landscaping. We need to continue that concept with the rest of the roads. But again, it has to be planned, planned, planned.
Push it all the way down here. Pass it all the way down. Sorry. To David?
So certainly, traffic is a priority issue. When you experience growth, you're going to have more vehicles on the road. But the first line of defense, I think, is to understand that our traffic lights are signalized, but in order for that to be effective, people have to drive at the speed limit. So quite frankly, we unfortunately have a lot of bad drivers in Palm Coast. So I'm working very closely with the sheriff, making sure that the sheriff is getting the investment that he needs to step up the game on enforcing the way people use the roads. Because if you are going to exceed the speed limit, or vice versa, if you're going to drive under the speed limit, the signalization becomes a fallacy. It does not work. There was a mention of road widening and road improvements. I mentioned several of the roads that are currently underway, and there are plans to make sure that the priority roads that have the congestion are either widened or there's another workaround to relieve the congestion. Turn lanes are being implemented shortly along Belterre and also Citation Boulevard as well. And you can see the work that's going on Route 100 right now. That also will include a number of turn lanes, which further decrease the congestion on the roads. So we're very conscious of the problem and working on it every day.
And what further increases the congestion on the roads is when you build on the west side of the county with absolutely no infrastructure out there. There's no Walmart, there's no Publix, there's one gas station. But you're getting ready to put thousands of people out there in addition to all these other different areas like Seminole Woods. So that is going to cause the roads to actually increase more. So they say that they're cognizant, but they're not forward thinking in these issues because we're building all the roads, adding all the houses, and then not putting any of the resources that we need for those residents, hence bringing back everyone into the center of a town that's already congested. So there's no real easy fix for this other than to adjust the land development code and slow down growth. And furthermore, this is where I will harp on it, ask for the appropriate state appropriations. Don't ask for the money, which we can't retroactively do, but don't ask for the money for the West Side expansion. And we should have been asking the money for Old Kings, which has been promised for a couple years now. And additionally, looked into places like Florida Park Drive, where, look, you're not going to be able to ride in those roads simply because of geography, right? Like you're either in someone's driveway or in a canal if you try to expand. But you can take simple solutions and you can put in speed bumps, you could work with the sheriff's office to do increased traffic presence. You don't put a Wawa at the end of a road that's already congested and add 900 additional cars per hour. I mean, there's a list of simple steps that we could be doing to take advantage of some of our traffic patterns in the area and better utilize them.